All right, welcome back to What's It Wednesday, unless, of course, this is your first time at What's It Wednesday, in which case, welcome for the first time to What's It Wednesday. Before I reveal what this skull was from last week, I want to take a quick break to talk about 2 weeks ago. As you may or may not remember, I was on vacation last week, and so I had to pre-record things, and I was not able to actually congratulate the winners from 2 weeks ago. That was the episode on the turkey vulture. And the winner for that, according to my count, was YouTube user Tyranno1. So congratulations, my friend. You were right on the internet. As for your question, I'm going to say your name wrong, and I apologize. But as for your question, Rishab Bharadwaj, no, I did not get the link that you sent me. If you sent it to me in the YouTube comments, it's hard for me to find because I have 2 YouTube channels, so I don't actually get a chance to read them all. But just so that you and everybody else in the world watching this knows, if you want to get a hold of me on Twitter. If you just tag me in a post on Twitter, I am pretty much guaranteed to see it. My Twitter handle is @StatedClearly. That's @StatedClearly. And by the way, Stated Clearly is my main YouTube channel if you don't already follow me over there. Anyways, one last bit of news before we reveal what species this skull was. I feel this strange need to just kind of casually mention YouTube user Jive Dadson and Stephen Bauman. I don't know why, I just want to casually mention you. There you go. Glad to know that you're playing and enjoying this game. Without further ado, this skull is a coyote skull. So congratulations to all you smarty pants out there. A lot of you said it was a dog. That's close. It's kind of true-ish. I mean, coyotes can breed with dogs. It's fairly rare because their sexual cycles don't usually align. But it does happen. You can get coyote dog hybrids. You can get coyote wolf hybrids. In fact, the red wolf, which is... I'm not totally sure on their entire range, but we had red wolves in Tennessee. And the red wolf... I lived in Tennessee for 3 years. The red wolf is actually, we think, a hybrid between the gray wolf and the coyote. And it's a really fascinating case where usually the hybrids between wolves and coyotes, they're just kind of mixed up. Their instincts are weird. They behave strange. They usually don't do well. This is something that we call outbreeding depression, when 2 different species are close enough to mate and do mate, but oftentimes the hybrids aren't very good at surviving. We call that outbreeding depression. It's the opposite of inbreeding depression, which is if you mate with your cousin or whatever. The red wolf is a really interesting case because there was an outbreeding event or a crossbreeding event, and then the offspring then recrossed with either the wolf or the coyote, and that happened multiple times until natural selection was able to sort out the best traits of both species and kind of breed them into one. And we get the red wolf. So it really should be considered its own species. Some people debate whether or not it should be protected because it's a hybrid. I say, of course, it should be protected. It is, if you don't want to consider it a unique species, it's at least a very specific, unique ecotype. An ecotype is a population of animals that have adapted to survive in a very specific ecosystem. And it definitely is a noteworthy ecotype, the red wolf. But anyway, this was a coyote. Congratulations to all of you who guessed that correctly. Moving on. This week's guest is another bird, as you probably figured immediately. What could this thing be? This is another bird with a very unusually large brain case for its size. And yeah, that's my thumb. So you can kind of get, this is about, 2 inches, maybe 2.5 inches long, this skull. Oh my gosh, such a cool animal. I love these guys. A lot of people hate them. I love these birds. I love them. I feed them. I make the neighbors upset by attracting them to the property. Oh yeah, these things are awesome. Native to Oregon. Well, I mean, when I say native, I mean they've been here way longer than Oregonians have. Beautiful animal. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these guys. What is it? What's It Wednesday? Let me know what you think this is in the comment section. It's a fairly easy one, I must admit. I'm excited to see what your guesses are. Sadly, I cannot open the mouth because it's glued shut. This comes from Shintimony Wildlife Center. Oh. Look at those big feet. Shit.